Hey boys and girls, and welcome to tonight's flip video. This is going to be a review of converting the metric distance, which we know we have a very special phrase that helps us out. So our special phrase is up top here, and it is Meg, comma, call Millie. That comma is really important because if you don't have that comma, then you won't remember that you have from here to here is a jump, and here to here is a jump. If you don't have that comma, you might go from right there all the way over to there. So, what Meg Call Millie does for us, and this will be my first example here, it helps me know how many jumps and which direction to jump to move my decimal point. So, if I'm at millimeters, that is represented by milli, and I'm trying to go to meters. So that's all the way over here. So from milli to call, I go 1 jump, 2 jump to the comma, and then 3 jump. My decimal point, as I know, always starts after my last whole number, and then I jump 1, 2, 3. My decimal point's now there. Now I have these gaps I need to fill in, so I'll fill those in with 0. So my final answer would be 0.005 millimeters. Down here on my blue example, I'm starting at meters, and I want to go to centimeters. So I start at meg, and I jump 1, 2. Now if you notice, that time I'm jumping in an opposite direction. No matter what though, my decimal point always starts after my last whole number, and I jump to the right twice. So 1, 2. Decimal point's now there, and now I fill in with zeros. So 47 meters is equivalent to 4,700 centimeters. Now it's your turn. This is the one where you're going to pause it and then work through it, then we'll go through it together. So go ahead and pause it right now, work those two out, and then we'll come back together. Alright, so let's do our first example. I'll make that my green example. So I'm at centimeters, which I know is represented by call, and I want to go to millimeters. Start at centimeters, jump once to the right, decimal point starting after my last whole number, once to the right, decimal point there now, fill in with a 0. So 170 millimeters is equivalent to 17 centimeters. In my next example, let's make this my purple example. I'm at centimeters once more, and I'm going to meters. So I jump from call to comma is 1, to meg is 2. So decimal point always starts after my last whole number. Jump 1, jump 2. Decimal move there now. Fill in with a 0. So 0.03. You notice in both examples I started at centimeters, but I went in 2 different directions because there are more centimeters in relation to millimeters than centimeters in relation to meters. So that about wraps this up. For your Bring Back to School problem, I've given you 4 problems. Various ones you have to convert. You need to do all 4 of them and bring them in for me to check in the morning. So you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in the morning.